Welcome to Dorker Realms. While most gamers will be familiar with Dungeons & Dragons from the newest edition of the game, there is a movement amongst some players called the Old School Revival, taking inspiration from the design philosophy of the earliest editions of D&D and bringing them into the modern era. These games and adventures emphasize the weird, the challenging, and the hardcore. Bear witness as our intrepid players explore unusual and dangerous tales in these old school adventures. In this episode, we will be playing Colossus Arise by Harley Stroh using the Dungeon Crawl Classics role-playing system. These can be found anywhere fine dork games are sold. We go now to the table to delve into Dorker Realms. With the time skip, we leveled everyone up to level 8, Final Adventure.
Welcome back to Dorker Realms, everyone. We're starting a new adventure. I am your master wizard, Bindell L. Johnson, played by Ryan Roberts.
I'm Vox. I'll be playing Mortimer Scrimjack again. Level 8 this time for his second adventure.
I'm Robin. My pronouns are they, them. I'm going to be playing Pothos. His pronouns are goat. They're he, him.
And I'm Paul. I'll be playing Lionel Proudbrew. I'm a gaping wound ready for action. I like to gape. Is that good? Was that clean?
And I'm putting the master in Dungeon Master, because I'm Danny.
Oh, Danny, wow.
I put master and master wizard. No one swooned then.
You didn't say it like that. You want to say it like that? I'll swoon.
I'm your master wizard.
I can't even swoon.
I can.
I'm broken.
Say it again, Daddy.
No, but you can kind of squeal.
Your master wizard.
Wow.
I can't do like human swooning because that doesn't affect me, but if I was a goat, I would sound like this.
Right, you guys just improv a little. I need to change my pants.
All right. Take it away, GM. Where are we? What's happening?
Well, I think I already took it away, but anyway. 10 years have passed since the sinking of the Isle of Dagon.
Wow.
The world has continued to change as the old gods rise to challenge the new. In their wake, kingdoms have changed and cultures shifted. The Holy Roman Empire has fallen, and a host of minor powers have rushed to fill in the power vacuum. As for our heroes these past 10 years, if you guys want to just give a little summary of what you've been doing the past 10 years.
Well, having his life saved by Bindell L. Johnson and his invisible servant, after being the reason we all got caught in the tunnels of the Isle of Dagon and nearly all murdered, Mortimer has taken sort of a life debt approach to hanging around Bindell, but has also settled down to teaching alchemy at his school, at the Great Library. And because, as you know, he originally started as a sapper just because he found his father's old recipes for the lumagoo, the mushbooms, and the dragon spit. But ranging around as he had, and especially over the past 10 years, having to find alchemical ingredients to substitute the ones he's used to, he's found himself to be a pretty adequate alchemist, and so Bindell offered him a position to teach at the school. And he's been pretty content with that so far. You know, maybe the old itch for adventure still lingers, but it's been a pretty good life.
Nice.
Pothos has been eating, sleeping, occasionally terrorizing, following students around to make sure they're following the rules, reminding Bindell to sleep, eating, and just generally being a goat.
After sailing back from the sunken island of Dagon with the sapper dwarf Mortimer, Lionel... Yeah, we had to learn how to be sailors. A two-man sailor group.
Because Bindel was just flying along with his invisible servant, right?
I mean, by the time,
Pothos.
yeah, with Pothos, his therapy goat, Lionel goes back to his home, and now that his daughters are all older, they've all been wed, all three of them, and Quill's arm, which he still has, is now part of a special brew. It's
Is it like at the bottom of a barrel? So like the liquid ferments in there?
It's actually a tap and a stir. So like there are wooden versions of Quill's hand, and since our family's grown, our business has grown to serve our patron saint Gambrinus. Gambrius? Anyways, Gambrinus with all the brine. And we've been looking for the next Quill, and there's a lot to prove that the suitors are worthy of any three of my daughters to inherit the Proud Brew factory. They have had to become level 0 peons, which I have now like a dozen of them. But I call them Quill 1 through 12. Because I need more arms.
These are my bodyguards, the arms of Quill.
Well, the goat's hands is what they're.
Goat's hands.
So good.
They are the goat's hands.
Nice callback.
Is it my turn now?
No, we're skipping you.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Go
I
ahead.
did so many things. I destroyed the Inquisition using a guerrilla war of invisible servants enchanted with poison hands, killing...
Didn't we also resync Atlantis?
I'll get to that! Using a guerrilla war with invisible servants with poisoned hands, I had them destroy the leadership of the Inquisition as they marched towards the library, all the while clearing everything in the way of their march till they had no supplies. By the time they got to the library, they were leaderless and starving. Whereupon, I demanded decimation, in the classical sense. And then, after that, I offered the survivors the chance to stay or march back to Rome the way they came. We now have many ex-inquisitors living in and around the library. Turns out most of them were conscripted and don't care that much. And all the rest have been weeded out. Then, sometime after that, I guess, they all kind of blend together. It could have been 10 years ago, it could have been yesterday.
They start coming and they don't stop coming.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
I had to re-sink Atlantis after I realized that it was sunk in the first place to keep a dark god of the ocean sealed away, and a cult took itself residence on the island. So Pothos and I had to do that.
Oh, wait. That was a phlegmy goat noise.
I also learned how to speak Infernal. It turns out Pothos has been actually speaking in that all this time.
Are we for? Oh, you're still going, right?
Am I actually going to, talk in Pothos' voice now and you're going to translate for everybody?
You could. That's really up to you, Pothos. You don't have to talk to them.
I don't think he has any input at this moment.
They don't have to know what you're thinking. You let me know.
He just stares at you.
And then, the Pope...
Go ahead, tell us what you said you did to the Pope.
It's fine. I'll be a town crier. Hear ye, from the annals of the history of the fall of Pope Urban VIII, and according to Bindel L. Johnson.
As recorded in group telegram chats.
Then I murdered them all. And at Magic Point, Pope Urban VIII really had to bend over for that treaty of surrender. Wink, if you know what I mean. Wink. I doubt there'll be an Urban the Ninth. Ha ha ha. It was only 3 ha-has. I mean, I'm trying to be
I
accurate
think you
here.
added the winks.
No, they're right there.
You added those.
Plain as day.
You definitely implied them.
You added the winks. I didn't wink.
It's Bend over.
I feel like you picked that up at the worst part for me.
No.
They ambushed me. They invited me to
They butt-bushed you.
They invited me to a fancy party, and then they ambushed me.
Oh, you've seen...
And then he picked the papal pocket.
They tried to chain me in a prison of eternity.
Oh, they tried to chain you up.
What the hell are you talking about? I cast Forget.
Welcome back to Dorker Realms.
Yeah, so we've caught up on the past 10 years.
Well,
Unfortunately, I had to sail
many
back
more
with
adventures.
Mortimer.
We've had the highlight reel.
But we got to know each other.
Now, over the course of the last 3 months, Bindel and Lionel have borne witness to... Did you say born witness?
Yes.
Boar witness.
I think
Like the
it's-
Boer War.
Yes,
Yeah,
but in
bear.
past
Is
Boar.
it Boar or
Born
born?
witness.
Yeah, so
Born.
it's born.
They had
Yeah,
born
okay.
witness to, yeah.
Yeah, so...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You gave him a complex ball.
Bindel and Lionel have borne witness to terrible omens, lightning crashes around the city, striking the spires of temples and churches. Strange stars appear, then vanish from the night sky. Sacrificial bulls are cut open, only to discover pools of black bile in the place of entrails. Entrails. They're not entrees of entrails.
Entrails is what happens after the bull is sacrificed.
You guys never had entrail mix? It's good.
And finally, as the omens build and build over the course of 3 months, they culminate in a comet that burns so brightly it can be seen even during the light of day, which streaks over the horizon almost as if it's marking a path towards some place buried deep in the deserts to the south. And the day after that, both Bindel and Lionel awake with just the terrible knowledge that the end of humankind is at hand.
This is what my dreams have been leading me to all this time. This is why I've been preparing. Lionel, do you feel it?
Yeah. It's like Hillary Clinton 2016 all over again. The end is near.
I feel like you keep making these weird time travel references.
I have a gash in my head.
Why didn't you heal that?
I can't lay hands on self.
Yes, you can. I've seen you do it.
Not on my noggin.
He watches?
That's right, Jesus. He watches. You were supposed to watch over me, but then he took second watch.
I'm not down with Gambrinus.
Yeah, but you're like a mutual friend, and look, man, you're the caterer, okay? So I had to be chummy with you, all right?
Have we met?
Can I get more of that bread?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
You want some fish to go with that?
Yes, I do. Can I have some wine?
You have any water?
Plenty.
All right, there you go. Anyway, I gotta go check in on Petra. I'll catch you guys later.
Tell her I said hi.
And he says he's not into Gramberness.
And I miss having like a competent cleric.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me check in my bag. I think I got a present for you. Here's one of these. You got one of these? Oh, you need a larger one?
To be fair, boss, he's only a paladin, he's not a cleric.
She had a chainsword.
I'm not even sure what that is, but it sounds pretty badass.
It was.
Bindil, you're lucky that I even came back. Now the end is near, so...
Isn't that why you came back?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
It's okay. They'll all be dead soon.
You petting your hat though?
What? Don't worry about it.
I mean, it is a very nice looking hat, to be fair, but... Right, sorry.
Am I supposed to tell him, or are you going to tell him?
Who are you talking to?
What?
Lionel
Who are you talking to?
takes a stick and puts marshmallows on it, and he holds it by the hat.
It doesn't generate heat.
Damn it.
It's just a chain, right?
No, the hat.
No, the chain generates heat, right?
No, the chain doesn't generate heat either.
No, just light.
Correct.
Well, go on.
So we're heading in the desert then?
Well,
We've been talking about it
are you
non-stop
going
for
to
the past 3
describe
days.
the hat so that people can visualize
yeah,
what you're
introduce
talking
the
about?
hat to the party.
Oh, yes, that would be a good idea.
Just
Oops.
like, oh, I'm on the tip of my seat as these idiots describe an inanimate object.
No, not describe. Just talk about it.
Yeah, just talk about it.
Oops, I did it
It
again.
literally looks like my head's on fire. And it has little strappies that come down that look kind of like hands, but they're like chin straps. And you get the very vague impression of eyes and a mouth, kind of like the Sorting Hat from the Harry Potter movies, but not even that prominent.
It's like if Calcifer in the Sorting Hat had a baby.
Calcifer being from Howl's Moving Castle for those out of the loop, because I couldn't remember his name until I looked it up.
Do the arm straps like hold each other's
Yes,
hands
yes.
underneath their chin?
Yes, when they clasp, they hold each other's hands.
I didn't make it as cute in my picture.
Oh, don't worry.
It's
I'll make it cute.
And it's always
Why do you say
vaguely
that
wizard
so
hat shaped.
ominously?
Danny.
having the fire
Yes.
column kind of.
Yes, Rob.
It's certainly an impressive hat. I don't think I've seen anyone like
I'll
it.
make it cute.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Don't worry about it.
It says thank you.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yeah, what else would say that? Of course the hat. You were talking about it.
Your hat can talk.
Didn't you hear it?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, it can talk.
Can Pothos hear it? Or are you the only one who can hear it?
Pothos can definitely hear it at all times.
Infernal.
Well, even if it's speaking in Inferno, wouldn't have to be speaking to be heard, or is
No.
Gotcha. Well, I guess that makes it doubly impressive.
Indeed! The greatest thing I've ever wizard did.
You made that?
Yes, I imbued it with magical powers. I also sewed it. That's why I made it have the fiery shape, because my sewing was terrible.
Well, you managed to make up for it. It's still quite impressive.
We should probably get going to the desert where all life will end.
Wait, what? Why is life ending in the desert?
That comet! It was a portent of evil!
Really?
Probably like all your life too. Not just like all normal life.
Bindel.
Why?
He said mankind.
Oh!
Pothos is not a man.
All living beings!
You sure?
He didn't say that.
Yes, that's true. You might be fine too, actually. All mankind. I don't know if dwarves.
I'm half human though, so it might still be
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
of danger.
Maybe you'll just half die.
Half dead.
So, are the
I'm
goat's
not
hands going
keen
to
on finding
roll?
what that's like.
Because they're all level
So,
0.
I'm with ya.
And they're talking about the end
Actually,
of time.
even if it was just men, I'd still be with you because I like y'all.
I don't think they have to roll already.
I like
No,
y'all.
they have to roll with their first combat.
Oh, okay.
That's what the rules say, Paul. The whole one page of them you surely read.
Well,
They feel very confident when it's all in theory.
okay.
It's only
good.
when it becomes in practice that we have to test their mettle.
Okay, because I introduced them to Pothos, and I go, now you are the goat's hands, the band of the goat's hands, and this is Pothos,
The goat.
the goat.
We are the goat's hands.
Exactly.
The greater good.
Well, the greater
Wait,
good.
are you giving the evil goat a cult?
It's not a cult.
Hey, Petra got a cult. Pothos should get a cult.
I think Petra's technically got a religious following, since part of my agreement with the Pope was that she had to be immediately named a saint.
Yeah, they
Pothos
definitely
wants a
called
cult.
they definitely called themselves disciples. And
Wait,
all
what?
that.
Pothos wants a cult.
Yeah, I'm not saying you can't have one.
Oh, okay.
I'm just asking if he's actively giving you one.
Well, this is all because of Quill's actions,
talking
and
with the
his
goat.
sacred words were spoken
Yeah.
as he perished.
Wait.
I'm the goat's hands! I'm the goat's hands!
You try it.
Pothos can talk too.
You try it.
Have you been able to talk this whole time?
I mean... Oh, right.
Wait, the bleating means something.
Yeah, they're speaking infernal. I told you it's a demon goat.
Infernal is goat speak?
Well, not all goats. I tried that. That just made me look like an idiot.
You tried all
It's
goats?
true. Most goats don't have interesting things to say like Pothos does.
Pothos is saying it's more of a matter of something to talk about.
So wait, if goats had something to say, then they could be understood?
That's what Pothos is telling me.
Huh.
Pothos has an app. It's called Bleeder. it's
Sure.
Why am I only learning all these things just now? We've been around for 10 years.
Wait, what? We were on our last adventure just like...
10 years.
Really?
10 years.
There it is.
10 years?
I'm 15.
Yeah, but you don't look a day over 5.
You're keeping me immortal.
I just put it in every meal. A little bit here, a little bit there. It makes it easy.
10 years.
Wow. 10 years, huh? Wait, is that why you look so much older? Wait,
What are you talking about? I don't even look.
did you not have gray hairs last time?
No.
Oh.
I didn't think you were like a details
I'm
guy.
only 60 bloody 7. I don't look older than any of your 20-year-olds.
That's older than me.
Well, yeah, I'm a dwarf. I'm half dwarf.
No, I mean 27 or whatever.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm keen 20.
10 years.
Keen 20.
What's the other half?
I don't age, remember? I'm immortal.
Human.
How do you have sex with rocks?
What are you talking about?
How dwarves are made.
That's not.
That's what I teach.
Maybe I need to take over dwarven history as well.
I mean, that's why human science says dwarves need not apply.
I personally teach that.
And sex ed and modern studies and...
Oh, no wonder everyone's so confused.
Well, you do modern studies.
It's also what Bothos has been telling them.
Have
That
they all...
explains a lot. We really should start going to that desert.
Okay, and we
Are
end
we
scene.
conversing on the way there right now?
Is there improv?
No, we haven't gotten on the boat. I assume
Wait,
we have to
why
take
do
a boat.
We have to take a boat to the desert?
Well, I want to take a boat to the edge of the desert. I don't want to walk to the
We
desert
have
from
taken
here.
a boat everywhere else, to be fair.
You walked to Karamor.
And then we got on a boat.
That's true.
I'm also riding a horse right now, so.
Yeah, we only got in a boat because it
What's the
flooded.
horse's name? Can I name it?
Go for it.
Horsey the Second.
Fuck you. The second.
Bindel, you sure you don't want to go with Horsey McHorseface?
Horsey McHorseface.
That was the goat's idea, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wait, what's that? Horsington.
That's not bad.
Fine. Hands of the goat.
God damn it.
Introducing
Yes, I know.
Horsey McHorsison. Right? Horseface
Horseface
McHorsington.
McHorsington.
Yeah.
All right. Triple H it is.
What?
Understand this comes from
Hat
good
wasn't
pedigree.
input too?
Well, that was the hat's input.
Oh, you just didn't reveal there.
He's always saying that he's smarter than me or whatever, and now he's just using that as an example.
Are you setting off, Master Bindel?
Yes, I'll be back in a while, Edmund. Keep the place clean.
Very well, I'll do my best.
I'm really glad he came back.
Edmund?
Yeah.
You mean from Count Rebez?
No, from the island.
Yes, it was terrible being down at the bottom of the sea for a while. Thankfully, the wax-like consistency of my skin kept me from becoming too swollen.
There was
It was terrible when I was stuffed into that sarcophagus for a month before I was shipped back to Master Bindel.
And I opened it and was like, my God! And I, in great sadness and fear, he pounded on his chest and a water spout popped out of his mouth and then he was like, and I was like, oh, good, Edmund, you're back. Someone left a puddle on the floor. Can you clean that?
Yeah, in the streets, there's a bard named R. Kelly talking about being trapped in a sarcophagus. You haven't heard of this? There was like a 7-part play written about it.
He also talks about his sheets.
I don't go to the theatre.
He also talks about his sheets.
Edmund?
R. Kelly, the bard. R. Kelly.
Why? Who wants to hear about his bed sheets?
Edmund.
I don't know. I don't follow this stuff either.
I'm not a big fan of the theatre. Not enough.
Uncultured swine.
Not enough special effects.
Oh, not enough caves
None
filled
of
with a bunch of
special effects.
bees.
What does that even mean?
Could use some more bones.
Oh, you mean they need a stage wizard?
Yeah.
I could get one of my students as a apprenticeship there.
Hello,
Hey.
Sheila here, you
Then you
fucking
could get him
twat.
to teach like a stage class where you do lights and fire and stuff.
I heard about a minotaur who specializes in that.
Hey, we should get him to teach a class.
That'd be great.
Well, when we get back, we've got a thing to attend to.
Why are we so excited? The end is nigh.
Not if we stop it.
Yeah, we were so good last
I'm excited
time.
because I've been cooped up in the school for ages.
Yeah, we did stop it.
Maybe.
He put the entire island to sleep and saved all our lives.
Well, if we wouldn't know, we were all passed out. Who knows? He could have had his way with all of us.
Why would I do
don't-
that?
even
Dark.
Dark.
Well, best of luck on your travels, Master Bindale.
All right, we're leaving for realsies this time.
Remember to wear gloves if you're doing any examinations.
Everyone has food, right?
no, that's a good point.
You bought food for all of your retainers?
Bindel,
What?
do I need food?
No, I got you.
Okay.
I'm basically leaving.
no, I don't think I've bought
I
any
invested
rations.
everything.
Let me stock up
into
on
my-
those.
Yeah.
You know what they say? It's the sign of a true man who dies poor when they were once wealthy.
Oh no, I mean my kids
And I
are fine.
butchered that quote from a guy who doesn't exist yet.
I pity the fool. I think I said that right from the guy that doesn't exist yet.
But so we had. I have procured my rations and deducted the proper expenses. I already did the purchasing for my alchemical supplies. I have a bunch of my stuff, so we should be. Unless anyone else has any last-minute purchases to make, we should be ready to head into the desert. Then, yes.
I don't need anything extra. I have everything I need with me. Even anything I might need. Even things I might possibly need.
Oh, did you take a couple levels in Sage?
Even things I couldn't possibly need.
Bindel, you're
What?
freaking out the streets.
What?
You're freaking out the streets.
I'm surprised that still happens.
I feel like that goat just called me a breeder. The fuck does that mean? Anyways,
Was I wrong?
I mean I have 3 daughters. It works.
Others, did he just respond to you?
He bites him in the ass.
Only my wife gets that cheek. Whatever.
We are the goat's hands.
They also bite him in the ass.
A dozen ass bites.
Whoa! Do not follow suit. You are just the hands.
Not the teeth.
They all pinch me. I flex so they have trouble gripping any bit of my glutamate.
Oh yeah,
glutes.
that way that you just get your skin pinched instead of your butt.
So it
I have a
hurts way
really
more.
tight skin.
Gross.
It's like steel.
He does keep really fit for his age. It's impressive.
Do a lot of squats because I drink a lot of beer, which leads to a lot of squatting.
Especially for a human, no offense.
I have a head wound.
Why would I be offended by that?
I can hear infernal sometimes.
I'm immortal.
I assume you're a human, technically.
Yeah, but I don't age, so why would I be offended by any comment of age?
Indeld looks like hammered shit, but I try to be nice about it.
I don't know. I didn't.
It's like you have no
That
crow's
is
feet.
worth noting. I'm like flabbier than I was before. Like less well developed because I permanently lost strength over the 10-year gap.
Don't we all?
I throw Bindel a book. He's like,
Hits him in the face.
I'm technically still up at 10, so I'm not like weak, but
well, a heavy book. It still sucked for
Lost 8
someone.
point of strength.
I lost 2.
2. Oh,
I had 12.
so it's still not a +1 or
Correct.
anything.
But he's
Now
lucky.
instead of looking like a limp noodle, he looks like a wet noodle.
All right.
Into the desert again. Still.
Are we still going?
So your entourage packs up and heads south. All 16 of
We
you.
should have listened to rumors. 16.
20, let's see. 2,
I'm counting
3,
17
13.
plus a horse.
16.
Well, yeah,
And
you've
my
got
horse,
your
17.
dozen plus us
18
4.
Wait.
A dozen of the goat's hands. Band of the goat's hands.
12,
Yeah, 12 goats.
13,
hands.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, you're
Counting the horse.
Yeah. Triple H.
I mean, he's riding the horse, so they're kind of like one unit. as
He's wearing a
traveling.
hat, and they're kind of like one.
I don't think the hat would like to be referred to in that fashion.
Those poor
I think
horses.
the horse.
I said those poor horses.
Which horses?
The ones you're riding.
I'm not riding a horse. Only he is.
Oh, this
I'm
again.
not even walking, technically.
Oh, you're being carried by your invisible servant?
No.
You're just floating?
Yes.
He just does that now.
Is Bindel and Nosferatu?
When- I just thought that.
Almost is holding a leash and it's like clipped to Bindel's belt.
to his staff that's wrapped around him like a
See, I
bandolier.
told you should have taken up flying.
How'd that? You just take up flying?
Yeah, you just forget to fall one time.
Yeah, but Bindel, like, you can wait till you find a toilet.
Yeah, but you could just do that anywhere.
Pothos's body.
Birds do that.
Pothos's body doesn't work that way, and people get upset with when Pothos craps on their head.
Yeah, but birds do it. We just say you're a big bird.
No.
No.
All right, fine.
Pothos is a goat, and Pothos is proud of being a goat.
I guess one of us has to be responsible
He ain't got wings. He's not gonna.
at any given time.
I imagine if
Pothos
Pothos
sticks his tongue out at you.
if Pothos
Sorry,
is
was
on
that
the
a
chain,
bit mean?
it's like Miley Cyrus with "I Come In Like a Wrecking Ball."
I think it was more that Pothos is holding Bindel down, is what.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're an anchor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like holding a balloon.
Bindel's the balloon or the kite. Yeah.
You are an airhead. So
So what'd you do? Would you start floating one day
I just told you, you just have to forget to fall one time.
when you're already flying?
No, you're about to fall, and then you just forget to fall.
Well, shit. I've got too much agility. I don't fall.
Well, it's gonna be hard. You know, the big downside is you start to understand birds.
Why is that a downside?
Think about how many birds are talking at any given
Oh, you
time.
understand them speaking. I thought you just meant you understand the point of view.
No, you could understand them.
Just because you fly, you
They're
can
always
understand...
like, hey, let's smash! Let's smash! I want to smash! Over here, let's smash!
I think the phrase is "let me smash."
Why would they
Oh.
want to break things?
I don't know.
I mean, birds are kind of auto, so it makes
also,
sense.
the Pothos is correcting me. Let me smash.
Pothos stares off into the distance and goes, "Why wouldn't you want to smash?"
I offered you goats.
I wasn't talking about Pothos wasn't talking about procreation.
Oh, we can make some tea sets later. I hate tea sets.
Me too.
It's a holdover from a different wizard, I think.
I could even make ones that... Well, that might not be good, never mind. But if I put some reagents in them, they might explode.
boy, that
Do
grand
you think we should give him an exploding tea set? Like, just innately it blows up in his face? But not, like, harmful, just, like, ink.
Confetti.
That sounds funny.
Glitter.
Are we there yet?
I'm
I
completely
like
not.
how you say that like you're annoyed when you've been talking non-stop and like I don't have a chance to jump in and then you're like, what's taking so long?
Worst bit ever. Yeah.
I love how when Danny's not upset when he does the Bindel voice, it's spot on, but when he is upset, Bindel turns into Skeletor.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Beast Man.
Johnson.
Yeah, it's taking so long.
Mossman, Stinkor. What's that smell? It's not me. I'm Bindel.
Bindelator.
We're laughing. It's making my back hurt.
All you ever do is talk, 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 talk. Shut up for once. I'm speaking. I float, yet I have the floor. Who am I? Bindel. It's always Bindel.
Bindelator.
To the shrine of Bindel. Welcome to Egocentric, land of Bindel. Take that Ring Fit ab workout. You'll piss blood. You'll be so fit.
This is Paul's actual weight loss plan. It's not the 12-hour fasting or the only eating meat and cheese. It's the laughing until your stomach hurts.
I
Okay.
feed off your insecurities.
We have to leave that all in.
Oh, no, that's not being cut.
Okay, good. I mean, you can cut me commenting on it if you want, but...
If it was my way, just
No, we're moving on now.
now it's time to move on.
Yes!
I had to watch 5 seasons of Sex in the City in Portuguese, just waiting. All right,
I
it's
can
fine.
speak Portuguese.
I know you rolled for it.
All right, Danny, you now have the floor.
Your party follows the trail of the comet to the south for the better part of a week, plunging deep into the desert. Any settlements that you pass along the way are empty and in ruins, with a rising sense of dread as you press deeper and deeper into the shifting sands of the desert. Finally, several days later, you see up ahead sand dune drifts are piled high where a city wall once stood. All that remains of the once mighty wall are half-buried stone blocks and the city gates, marble columns carved in the likeness of towering human forms emerging from the crashing sea. Beyond the gates and the drifting sand, you can see the stone ruins stretching as far as the eye can see. And toward the center of the temple city, a golden dome rising above the maze of crumbling walls. The howling wind picks up, scouring you with stinging dust, as if to drive you and your companions onward.
Now, you said the only things that emerged were like some of the blocks in the city gates that we could be seeing through the sand?
That's all that remains of the walls.
Of the wall.
There
the
are
gates.
still, like, standing ruins in between where the walls once were and the golden dome that lies at the heart of the ruins.
Are the gates open?
They are, yes.
Oh, okay. It's of pertinent information because Mortimer might have needed to explode them if they weren't, but
Absolutely.
they're open, so...
Or I could just fly you over them.
Well, I guess if you want to do it the boring way.
Okay. I mean, I could also just transmute the walls to mud.
Yeah, right. It's...
Look, you have a limited amount of explosives. You save those for things that matter.
Well, I mean, couldn't you just, magic missile them too?
I have a lot of solutions I can do. I'm saying we should save the ones you can do for times that you need them. That's why we're a team.
Right. Fair enough, Bindel. You're right.
I take Quill's
You're
arm
right.
that I still have and just scratch my back.
We are the goat's hands!
We are the goat's hands! It's like a bro thing they do. They've all developed a bond.
Definitely a cult.
No.
Alright, I guess let's explore the ruins moving towards that dome.
As you enter the ruins of the city, up ahead you can see that a sea of crude, dusty tents is scattered throughout the fallen ruins, propped up against the crumbling walls, anchored by stone blocks and blackened from the soot of dung fires. Scores, no, hundreds of enormous men, each nearly 10 feet in height, squat among the tent city, hiding from the searing heat of the day. The tents seem arrayed around the central golden dome, though they spread out throughout the ruins. A grim army standing between you and the temple. Now, you said you want to explore the ruins on your way?
The ruins that lead up to the wall? Or
Maybe we should cast a preemptive shield here.
It's a really big, guys.
No, they're just big for us. They're really big for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Did you ever learn how to bless people?
That might have happened through osmosis. Sometimes I sleep on
Oh, is that how you get magic from your beer?
Yeah, he drinks a bunch and then he gets new powers.
Blimey. Does that work for everyone or just you?
It doesn't work for...
Do you worship grabbiness?
Yeah, exactly.
Grabbiness.
Gotcha, I see.
Grabbiness.
He worships grab-assness. Good.
I mean, even I can get a little handsy when I'm in my
I don't think
tops,
he
but
worships Bindel.
let's grab Urban.
Okay. 14 plus my level, which is now 8. So that's 22. Plus my personality. That's 24.
And you're
Nice.
casting that on yourself, correct?
Yes! We are the goat's hands.
The goat's heads! Oh god, now I'm doing it!
Yes, we are. We are the goat's hands.
We are the goat's hands.
Apparently there's a large range of suitors. There's just like really old dudes.
24. I can read.
goat's
Paul, I've
hands.
got it. I can read what the result is if you want.
The jackal from Thundercats? No.
Yes, please just read it out.
1d3 plus your cleric level.
Yeah.
Plus 8? Oh, yeah, plus 11. Yeah, so you, in a 10-foot radius, grant plus 11 to
Stupid.
attack, damage, saving, skill checks.
Look,
and
a
spell
max
checks.
level shield.
Oh, nice.
It would have done it without the bless.
Oh, you rolled.
A 16.
Okay. Wow, you've got a really high spell bonus right now, don't you?
How do the goat's hands feel?
Warm and furry.
How many Is it? How many people can it affect?
That's pretty good, number 7.
Like 100.
Oh shit! Okay.
Really good.
All right. Let me. Everyone, turn around. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
All right.
Goat's hands. Cover your eyes.
Covers his eyes.
We are the goat's hands. They all hold their hands over their eyes.
Pull my hat off. I want an assortment of potions. Oh, look. An assortment of potions.
Plus 11. Because that's a broken-ass spell.
Sorry, with a bandolier to hold the potions. 7 potions. I get 2 invulnerability potions, 2 potions of mastery or whatever they're called, and 2 healing potions plus the bandolier.
And a Nuka-Cola.
And a partridge in a pear
And then
tree.
I put that on over my clothes, and I put the hat back. I'm like, okay, everyone can open their eyes now.
Whoa! Where'd that come from?
Goat's hands.
Exactly.
We are the goat's hands.
I thought you were casting
Vision on.
Cross and Shield.
I did do that.
Wait,
And I opened an interdimensional portal and got a bunch of potions.
you can do that just when you cast Shield.
Why would you tell us to close our eyes if
Yes.
we
Wow.
can just do that?
That's quite
What?
impressive.
Why'd you tell us to close our eyes if you're just going to tell us?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
You can't witness it.
looking into interdimensional portals can do all kinds of things to the mind.
Exactly. I don't want your minds to be fried.
Is that what you saw in Pope Urban VIII's butthole? A portal into an extra dimension?
I didn't look at his butthole.
You're right. You're right. You just bent him over.
He didn't look as he
So,
was doing
sorry,
that,
what
though.
are the effects of the max shield?
Plus 8 AC, damage is reduced by 2, range attacks damage is reduced by 20. All magic missiles are automatically canceled against you. You have a plus 4 to all spell duel rolls.
Oh, that's helpful. I mean, it might be for him, but
I think that covers
you
it.
get that plus 4 bonus, right?
Yep.
Cool.
That lasts till tomorrow.
Nice.
So what are we doing?
Well, now we can explore the ruins a little bit.
Do
I
we?
just wanted to make sure that if we get jumped by a bunch of big guys, they have trouble getting us.
Do we want me to scout ahead a bit, or do we want to just try and see if they're friendly?
I don't know. Whatever. What are you guys feeling like? You want to talk to them?
Danny, could we, like, I don't know, get a roll or something to see if if we could identify these persons? Have we encountered anything like this before?
You have not.
Okay.
Are they like a human color? If that makes sense, like a color that humans could be, or do they not look human?
Are they like,
I don't know. Like, are they like orange, for example? Like,
or
all they said is
greenish,
they're
like
big
orcs and
guys.
ogres, or
You
something
mean like
that,
the president?
Yeah, other than the fact that they stand roughly 10 feet in height, they otherwise resemble extremely fit, attractive humans.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And they are girded in ornately stylized armor and helms.
What color
Oh.
is their hair?
It's John
More
Cena!
normal people here?
A variety. They
I
come
just
in
wanted to
all
make sure.
kinds.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't all blonde and we weren't under attack by the Aryans.
The Aryan giants.
Aryans in the
Oh
desert.
god, the Supermen are real.
You forgot to Uber mention that.
I don't know. I guess we could try talking to them.
I wasn't sure what kind of approach you wanted.
I don't know either. I don't really know why we're here. I just get a sense of foreboding and dread. Maybe they're here to stop the end of the world too.
Goat's hands, number 1. Go announce our party. To the large men before we hit the army up.
Understood, sir.
Or greet them.
As
How far away are you guys?
I think we're just at the gate right now, right?
Oh, I thought we could go through the
I don't think
gate.
we came any closer from when you announced that we could see them.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're just at the very beginning. of
just
the
inside
ruins,
the gates?
Then, yeah.
Far away.
Well, you said the tents scattered throughout, right?
Yeah, but they're mostly centered around.
Yeah,
the
I don't
temple,
know
so
how
they're
far that is, so-
Far ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't...
Yeah, no, it's okay. We
I just want to know, like,
How
if
far
you guys
away are
are
we
like
from them?
standing in sight when you send him forward, or if you're like hiding and watching him. Like, I just want to know what your intention is here.
Well, if he's going to announce us, it doesn't make a lot of sense to hide, right? 'Cause we're
Well,
gonna
we
be-
could try and I think he's saying, like, we could hide to see if they, like, murder him on sight. Or if we're just standing out in the open and they're, like, murder him and immediately see us to murder.
I mean,
Yeah.
or Bindel, you can talk to him. It's just now that we have a huge party, I feel like
You know, I
we can
like
have
their
a
plan of
liaison.
sending Quill 1
Yeah.
to go talk to them. I just, you know, do we want to be in plain sight when he does it so he can point to us and be like, those are my friends?
The band of the goat's hands and I shall stand in front of you, obscuring your... I'll be... And my horse, too.
I mean, if you want, I wasn't saying that I necessarily want to hide. I was giving you the choice.
I'm giving you all the... I'm saying that's what I will do for you.
Okay, well, let's do that then.
Okay. And I'm on my horse, and then I have...
Either
Quill
way,
1.
Mortimer has already moved to a pile of rubble behind or within which he can conceal himself and stealthed.
Okay.
And I will roll Sid.
So Mortimer's hiding.
Pothos
Yes.
is a goat. He's gonna stand on a rock.
Okay. Pothos is on a rock.
Pothos is flexing. Like,
You're on your horse.
I'm on my horse with them all lined shoulder to shoulder, and then
very
Q1.
prominently in the middle of the street,
27.
kind of deal.
Yeah, basically. Just announcing our arrival.
Hide in shadows is
And
my second
Bindel?
highest skill.
I am floating an inch off the ground behind them, ready to zip away if need be.
All right. How does a morale check work for your guys again?
Oh, shoot.
Kind of a big ask.
Yeah, no, I mean,
This poor Quill number 1.
you mean all of us.
Well, I mean Quill number 1 in particular, who's about to be decapitated in one hit.
Hey, we got Magic Shield. You got the highest result.
I don't think that'll save him from a cinematic death.
What page did you say it was on?
I don't know. 3...
You mean you didn't memorize it?
3...
I think I do that wrong.
Oh,
And
okay.
in fact, I already did it.
Okay.
Okay, so with the hands of the goat all proudly arrayed in the street alongside their leaders, Quill 1 strides forward across the sandy streets of the ruined city, kind of propping himself up a bit, back very straight, kind of chin thrust upwards as he makes his way forward, and he calls out like, "Ho there, large men of the desert! I am Quill 1 of the Goat's Hands.
No!
I would like to announce the arrival of my lord, Sir Lionel Proud." And as he's saying this, 30 of the giants spring into action, just charging forward across the ruined streets. And Quill kind of makes a gesture like he's reaching towards his sword, but then he just turns around and
Pothos
starts
dives behind
running.
a rock.
Starts running back towards you guys, but the giants are a little too quick, and they very quickly catch up, and one of them just bashes him over the back of the head while holding their sword, and he goes down like a sack of potatoes as they continue charging towards the rest of your group.
Everyone, fall back behind the wizard. Behind him.
I float upwards.
Initiative, please.
I mean, they're all level 0s, so.
I mean, you're hidden.
I know. I made the right decision in this for sure.
19.
10.
Wow, we're facing 30 of these, huh?
Oh.
This is where you let a Bindel fly upward and just magic missile them all to death.
2.
I ain't gonna argue with that.
Wait, I can restore vitality to Q1.
Q1 is dead.
What did Mortimer get?
For initiative?
Yeah, just in case
Oh.
you wanted to move.
No, yeah,
during
he
the
got
battle.
15.
15?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, he definitely plans to if he can, throw stuff and dodge between cover and stuff like that. No?
Just let me handle it.
Well, what'd you get?
19.
Okay, well, you're gonna get to go before me. So.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. Could be fine.
Bindel will start us off.
I take my first action to fly 90 feet straight up.
Sure.
And then I fire a magic missile down with my second action.
One hiccup.
I fire 8 missiles.
Nice.
I'll do 2 each at 4 of the targets.
Sure.
Each missile does 1d8 plus caster level plus 1 because I have that luck thing.
Oh, I should just pile them all up. Well, you know what? No, I'm not going to tell the wizard how to do his thing. Sorry.
We don't know how healthy they are.
Yeah, it's true.
Plus, like, it's a minimum of 16 damage on each plus the die. Or, no, a minimum of 18 damage on each plus the die rolls.
Oh.
It's plus caster level each. I'm level 8.
Oh, because you're doing 2. Right.
Oh yeah, I have 2. That's cool.
So 18 plus another 15.
33.
33 damage to the first target.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh, all right.
18 plus 12 is 30.
He's also dead.
This one's only taking 21.
Okay, he's alive.
And the last one is taking 26.
He is also alive. So there are 28 left.
That's it for Bendel's actions.
This would be Mortimer's turn in
It
initiative.
would be Bob Del H. Johnson's turn.
Oh, right. Forgot about your hat. Sorry. Jesus Christ. What a prima donna.
Bob Del H. Johnson will begin to cast a spell.
Okay.
Does that show anything visibly to everyone?
The little arms start waving.
Oh, so they unclasped from beneath
They
your
weren't
chin?
ever clasped.
Oh, they were just hanging?
Yeah, they just kind of were hanging down.
But now they begin to wave.
Clasp them. Yeah,
Now they begin to wave.
They're waving around.
Does the fire start to, shift?
It's always shifting. It's a fire.
So it would be Mortimer's turn in initiative. You could delay your action if you want to wait a little longer and see.
I guess I'm not as familiar with how stealthing works in DCC. If I attacked something, do they immediately know where I am, or do they still have to check against my stealth?
I would have you make another stealth roll after attacking, is how I would rule it, since, as far as I know, there isn't rules for them making a perception check.
Also, can I, since now we're high enough level that we have multiple action die, could I, do an attack, move, use my second action die, and if I didn't move all of my movement, finish it off to get to another place and try and hide again?
Your second action die can be used for skills. So it could be used for trying to stealth again.
Okay, but I would have to use it for something like that. I could, okay. So I'd only get, but I could attack, but, can I break up my movement like that?
Yeah.
You can move in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can move at any point in your turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, so still hiding, Mortimer is going to affix one of his alchemical creations, some dragon scat, to some lumagoo, because the lumagoo sticks.
Dragon Spit. You changed the names.
Oh, did I not say dragon spit?
You said Dragon Scat.
Yes, I meant dragon spit.
Which is
I know what you meant.
disgusting.
He's
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, he's
That's
going.
the actual name.
Yeah, he's
That's
going
why
to
you changed them.
Yes, he's going to attach some dragon spit to some lumagoo, and then he is going to ready a match to light one of his mushroom grenades. That's several actions worth, so I assume I wouldn't be able to also attack this turn, since he's kind of fashioning things together and that sort of thing.
I assume so. I'm not super familiar with the rules for that class, so...
I just, it'd be like, switching a bunch of items out.
Yeah.
So he's going to ready that, and then on his next turn, he's going to want to lob one, move, and then maybe stealth, because he probably can't lob both and then still try and hide, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I checked the rules. The way you're doing the stealth check is the actual correct way to do it.
Okay, perfect.
The DC for broad daylight hiding, if you're behind a solid object, is DC 15. If you're just hiding with basically like just in the open, it's DC 20.
Oh.
Like-
Okay, so I just have to beat the DCs. They don't have a check.
It's
Okay.
never opposed in Dungeon Crawl.
Okay, cool. Oh, but essentially I could still just try and like huddle on the ground in broad daylight. It'd just be a higher check.
Yeah, well, it says minimal cover, so I assume if you're like completely in the open,
you
it
can't
wouldn't work. But
if
like,
there's like a pile of rubble
or if you're doing the
a bush or something.
the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr., where you're like, I have camouflage for this wall.
Maybe my cloak is dusty and it's the same shade of dust as the wall.
You have the Hobbit cloak.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to get those ready and then I'll... Or do you think I could, since I only have to prepare the one, could I use my second action die to light and throw the grenade?
You could.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, but then I won't get to hide this turn.
Correct.
But since I've already hiding, they don't have a perception check to notice me?
As soon as you take any action, you're no longer hiding.
Gotcha. Okay, yes. Then I'll wait for next turn.
Okay. So, one of the giants slows down and picks up Quill 1's unconscious,
Oh, he's not dead. Oh.
possibly dead. I mean, he just got punched, basically, over the back of the
probably
head.
Yeah, by it being twice his height.
And
He has a max of 4 HP.
Yeah, exactly.
throws Quill's not moving body over his shoulder and begins carting him back towards the camp as the other 27 charge the defensive line of Goat's Hands and Lionel Proudbrew. So I'm gonna make some morale checks here.
They all do still have the shield, though, right?
I'll just scatter. Yes.
Quill number 2, he kind of like puts his hands up like, no, and one of them just like grabs him by the collar and like starts dragging him away.
Come on, you apes! Do you want to live forever?
Quill number 3 also quickly surrenders and is taken captive.
They're gonna sodomize you.
Quill
gonna
number
eat him.
4 is like, never! I fight for Lord Proudbrew!
I want to marry his daughter! Because remember, that's why they're all here!
And he is,
He's got a good relationship with one of them.
and he yells that defiantly, and then he's just decapitated in a single sword blow.
Oh, wow.
Who didn't see that coming?
Resistance.
Honestly, who didn't see that
I
coming?
mean, me, they have
the
all...
goat's hands.
Everyone has the shield.
Dude, that probably brings him to like
Negative.
an 18.
Oh.
It was a crit, so
Right,
I just
oh, okay.
went against
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Quill number 5, he clearly thinks about putting up a fight, but then he's just like lets go of his sword and gets dragged away. Quill number 6, that's tilted. Quill number 6 stands firm in his defiance.
Good man.
Bye.
Well, I guess we're weeding out the suitors right now, aren't we?
Let's see.
He
That
only brought
is
the top 12.
a 21 to hit, so that definitely hits.
Wow, his daughters must be... Yeah? All right.
For 1,000 damage.
How much is their HP, Max? You
4.
said 4?
Very, like, if they had an 18 stamina, they could have 7 health.
Okay. So which quill is this? Damn, I lost.
7?
7?
Yes.
I lost count.
No, Quill 6 stood fast. This
Yeah.
is Quill 7.
What? No, this is okay. So this is what's happening to Quill 6 as he stood fast.
Oh.
He then ran through with a sword.
Oh.
And he let out a little whimper as he passed away. Sadly. Quill number 7.
We have the band of the hawk.
Quill number 7 just surrenders immediately.
I feel like as everyone's died and we're going down the line, I know this is all technically simultaneous, but I feel like number 1 gives up, number 2's like, well, I have a -1 modifier now because my comrade gave up. And then number 3's like, I'll stand fast, and then he dies. And the next guy's like, I have a -2 now.
The first one was the crier. Quill 1.
Whatever, man.
yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just watching them perish. I'm just like,
Perish or
Surrender
power.
to live.
well,
Live.
live.
They're probably going to be eaten.
Or other stuff.
Quill number 8 shakily holds up his sword and says, "We are the goat's hands!"
This should give you power.
And
Yes, it should.
the goat's hands are sliced off.
No!
It's okay.
Kinda, like bisected with the second blow.
Too bad you didn't give them the brand
I-
of
Too bad you didn't give them armor!
Kirak or
They're level
whatever,
0.
Robin.
Also, I can't afford it.
You could be gaining
Remember, I'm
power like
penniless.
Balaam.
Oh, yeah.
Quill number 9. Oh, he's a brave one.
Okay.
Does it help
He's
him?
not even like trembling as he refuses to surrender to the giants. Oh my god.
He survived?
What would their AC probably be?
Oh, remember their AC would be 18 at minimum.
Nice.
Also, remember they're reducing damage by 2. I assume most of them are still dead with that.
Oh, it's like 6? Yeah.
Somehow, Quill number 9 parries the blow that comes in
What?
for him and survives.
Quill number 9. There's a place in Gambrinus's afterlife, but not on this day.
Let's see, Quill number 10.
Not so.
He surrenders and is taken captive.
God damn it.
Were you not inspired? Fine.
Quill 11. Aw, Quill 11's a tough guy. He's not throwing his
I mean,
sword
he's brave.
down.
We don't know that he's tough yet.
That's true. So let's see, Quill 11.
Oh, dead.
So that's a 16.
Oh, nice.
So his armor manages to like
Save.
catch the blow and he survives.
It's not armor. It's literally just the magic shield. They're just
Yeah.
wearing peasant clothes.
Turn up for
Banks off the
what's
invisible shield
coming at your
there.
way.
So 2 quills.
That's one more.
Two
That's Quill 11. You've got Quill 12 still, right?
No, because he had 12 quills in total and he sent 1.
He was counting.
Oh, not the first Quill.
He
Gotcha.
upgrades
okay.
their numbers as they die.
Ah, I see.
Which they're very good at keeping track of.
So two Quills did not give up and also survived?
Yes,
Well,
two,
it's-
2 quills remaining.
What you didn't say is it's actually their suitor number. So now now 9's the number 1 suitor.
Yeah.
You're the number 1 suitor.
So that leaves 16 of the giants to take
now.
their actions. So let's go with 1 attacking Lionel Proudbrew. Okay, so the first giant misses.
Ah!
Giant number 2 attacks Lionel. That is a 29.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
16 damage.
Okay, so 14 damage.
Well
I
remembered.
like how you gotta pause there for a second.
Giant number 3 attacks the first surviving Quill.
Can I take a second real quick and interview Danny? How's it feel to be doing real damage in DCC?
Feels pretty good.
It feels pretty good, folks.
But only to me. I mean, Vindel's the real prize. I've been taking damage
That's true.
forever.
Oh god, poor Quill.
9?
So the first surviving Quill is no longer a surviving Quill.
Oh, well, that's good news. You only have Quill 1 left.
I'm collecting the arms or the goat's hands because we had one hand cut off.
Giant number 4 will attack Quill number 2.
Quill number 1 now.
Quill number 1.
The lone quill.
You can just call him Quill.
Yeah, at this point.
And this Quill manages to avoid the blow.
Holy moly.
Wow, he's really lucky.
Giant number
Probably has a
5
luck modifier.
going for Lionel.
This is ridiculous.
Did he crit? Is that what you're rolling?
I wish it was a fumble noise.
Yeah.
But it's not.
And so he like rears up to take a big swing at Lionel and he overextends and chops off his own thumb on his other hand. And he's like,
Nice! Yeah, fumble.
Fumble table noises. Not crit table noises, though they sound the
Yay.
same.
so this is giant number 6 now, I believe.
I have how many more? 13?
There's 16 left. There was 16 left, so
So-
you have like 11.
Yeah.
I'll be in the other room. Just tell me the total. Just do a batch die.
No,
I was going to try and heal you back up, but I don't know if that'll even be possible.
That's a 14 to hit you.
I guess it depends how much they keep beating
Which
you when
will
you're down.
miss.
Okay.
Giant number 7 will attack Quill number 1.
Quill.
Quill. He just
I want the roll.
cleaves him in half.
I want the roll. It's a crit, right? Give me the crit roll.
It's just an instant death for a level 0. He just splits him neatly in half down the middle, and both halves of Quill fall to the side.
Wow.
And now the goat's hands have been amputated.
Giant number 8.
Maybe I can save the others. No.
We're going to have to save
That's
you.
a 30 to hit.
oh, blimey.
7 damage. Giant number 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, blimey, I made the right choice.
That's why I said just let me handle it.
That's a 16, so that won't hit. Number 10. Misses.
Pothos just pretends to be a normal goat.
Number 11.
With armor.
Not wearing any.
25.
Not wearing anything.
He
Narrowly
didn't do the
misses.
bending?
It makes his AC go way down.
All this
Oh, his
talking,
natural
I've
one
lost
was better.
track.
That's
So
right, I
this is
forgot.
number
By a
12,
huge
right?
margin.
Yeah, because 1.5.
I've
right?
lost track.
Okay, this is number 12.
Okay.
23, so he'll miss.
Okay.
Number 13.
Can they all even reach him crowding around like they are?
Yes, they have very long arms.
Like, don't they have to start picking other targets at some point?
No, they're standing in a line, and then they're just going.
Oh yeah, they use their movement action, hit, and then walk away.
Yeah, it's.
They've been using their movement to get here.
They have really long legs.
Misses.
I mean, they're 10 feet taller, so I guess.
Fine, I'll have only one more attack him this turn. That's a 20,
a crit.
so it's a miss. And I guess the so that was 14. So the last two will throw javelins.
that the ones that are punching me since there's no room.
No, you're elevated because you're on a horse.
You are on a horse.
But they're 10 feet tall.
Yeah. It's
What the
okay, they
fuck?
can
I feel
arc them.
like-
Dude, you're on a war horse.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Did I
over
say
10 feet
warhorse?
tall.
No, that's...
I said horse.
Well, then you're not on a horse with plate armor.
Oh, I have to be on a warhorse? Okay.
I mean, plus, they can just, like, they can arc them.
And land on the heads of the giants punching me is what it... So what was your job? What was your class? Oh, javelin catcher? Yeah. Yeah, that's me.
Misses.
Who's the missus?
Your wife
Narrowly misses.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
I mean,
Lionel senses.
Honestly, it's got to be a war horse for all of these blows to be raining down and the horse to just be, like, sitting there.
Yeah, otherwise your horse would have had to make a morale check too.
Okay.
And another 50 come charging out of the camp.
Oh.
It's Lionel's turn.
Mortimer looks up terrified at Bindel.
Bindel shrugs.
How fast can my horse go? Just standard 30 because I'm
there's
heavy?
there's movement for it.
Yeah, horses have them.
If I try to run away for the first action, the second action has to be like a spell? Or...
No, your second action die can be any action.
Okay.
Horses mundane.
You can hear one of the quills crying as he's dragged towards the camps. Where are the goat's hands? Where are the goat's hands?
Movement 60 feet.
That's right. That's right. You are. There you are.
60 feet. Twice as fast as you.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Well,
3 times as fast.
yes.
Complete.
Because I could attempt to cast fear.
Ooh.
How many of the max targets can you affect? Is it how many
16?
extra came out?
50.
50 more came out.
So is it
there's-
66?
Well, there's 78 in total.
Well,
Oh, I thought
depending
there
on
were
the
16
range.
left.
There were 16 left after all the quills had one come after them.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
16 left because they're just
I
dragging.
thought some of them were like leaving with the quills.
Yes.
Like a caveman who hits a woman
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
drags her away.
There's
They
just
are like
78 total.
yeah.
Okay,
They
well,
can't go all the way to there. They're still like taking the quills
okay,
back.
well, my question is, can you fear 78 of them?
I could do a maximum of 24.
I mean, that's not
Well, if
nothing.
you do that twice, you'll have gotten rid of 2/3.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's instill bravery. I could give them 24 bravery.
Oh, you don't even have
It's only
fear.
1d6 for
He
fear.
does have fear.
Oh, but does he have to?
It's 1d6.
Does he have to feed them beer?
he drinks it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
It's a mighty belch that scares him away.
60 feet, so just get 120 feet away from them.
Run
my
away!
Okay, yeah, I run away. But I got double action, so I can do that. Ugh!
Like 3 times, basically.
I can't... I would lose movement if I healed myself.
It is 3 times. You move 3 times.
Because you can move...
It's move action, 2 actions.
Oh, okay. So
you
then,
could, like, if you wanted to, cast something and then, like...
No,
move.
just run, dude.
Well, I could do 3 move actions, or I can't.
You can do 3 move actions.
Or you could do 2 move actions and something else.
And lay on hands on self is what I'd probably do.
Yeah, you could totally do that.
But is that worth it?
Well, if the 3 move actions gets you completely away, whereas the 2 doesn't.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. 3 move actions. I'm out of here.
All right, where are you going?
Out the gate?
Has the gate been closed at all, or
No.
and the way back out is clear?
Yeah.
Then I will.
We're standing, like, right in front of it.
I'm fucking just gone.
Back out to the desert.
Just out to the desert, and I hope the javelins don't. I hide in the moving sand, so the sand's like create.
The javelins can't actually hurt you.
Huh?
The javelins can't.
Remember, you have resist 20 to ranged attacks.
Resist 20?
Yeah.
All ranged attack damage is reduced by 20.
Oh shit. Okay, that's good. Cool. Hopefully that gives me time to heal or have them come out because they hate the sun. Because they were all crouched under the tents.
I think that's just because it's hot and shitty in the desert.
Oh.
I don't think they hate the sun.
Cool. They probably didn't understand our language. They're like, foreigners! And then they're like, get the fuck out! Woo!
Didn't you see the wall?
Build that wall. Build that wall. In the desert?
Pothos' turn. Pothos is currently hidden, by the way.
Gonna continue just hiding, being a goat.
Okay.
He knows better than to try and fight 30 dudes.
78.
78 dudes.
Bindel.
Things aren't looking good down there.
I don't think there's anything going on down there.
Well, with my first action, I will drink a potion of super heroism. For the next 30 minutes, I have a +6 on basically everything except AC.
So it gives you, like, a nice, good bless.
Yes.
Longer.
Yes.
Nice.
Let me look at how Entropic Maelstrom works.
Oh, no.
Well, what you witnessed was how difficult and hard it is to keep the Proud Brew name going. That's why I call this one 12 Brothers Proud Brew. Now we have a seasonal ale for all that ails, for all that fail.
Using an arm from each of the 12 goat hands.
That's right. And if you're lucky and you peel off one of the bottle's labels, there might be a golden ticket, and you might be the next Q. You could be Quill 13. Quill 14.
With my second action, I shall cast Entropic Maelstrom.
That's a single digit.
That's okay. It'll probably be pretty good still. So I fill a 40-foot square area down there where the mass of them is. Not over Pothos or the dwarf. And all living creatures within the area must make a fort save or be affected by a random affliction. The judge should roll separately for each affected creature, as it is possible for different disabilities to affect the target. The save will be a 24.
Okay. Fort save, right?
Yes.
So that's a fail for number 1. That 40 guys are affected by this.
Oh, you're throwing it within the 50 that are running at us?
Basically.
Yeah, okay.
Should I roll the afflictions?
Well, I don't have the table.
Do we?
So yeah.
Are we sure we don't want to roll a save for just like every 10 guys since there's so many of them?
I guess.
It's really up to you, however you want to do it.
I mean, I don't really want to roll
40
times.
saving.
Well, those first 10 are deaf.
All right, so you killed 10 guys.
Deaf.
Oh, they're dead.
They're afflicted by death.
By the way, it's forever.
The next 10 also fail.
They are also deaf.
Oh,
Okay.
well, this is kind of...
The next 10 also fail.
They can only speak in tongues.
These are not
They
very...
got the Holy Ghost.
Oh,
coming
we're
over them.
getting the worst one.
Yes, literally!
What
Ryan,
was the DC again?
24.
24. The last batch succeed.
Oh.
Okay.
this is...
Well,
I'm
there you
glad I
go.
rode my horse away.
That's significantly less cool than you built this spell up.
I didn't roll well. I rolled a 5. What do you want from me?
Oh, you're still going. Sorry.
I'm not still going.
Oh,
Bindell L. Johnson's turn has ended.
Okay.
And
It's Bobdell H. Johnson's turn. He is finishing his casting of haste.
is that a D24?
It is a D24.
Nice.
I told you my third action die was a D24, and you were like, you don't have a third action die.
No, then I realized, or you explained, whatever.
So, plus 8, that's a 30. The caster and up to 3 allies within range.
So, Bob Dell.
No. Just Bobdell and
Oh,
Bindell.
you're 90 feet away, so
That's
you're
what I
outside
said.
the range.
Just the Johnsons.
Yeah.
All gain double movement speed and 1 extra action die for a total of 2d4 plus 2 rounds.
Now you get your haste turn, right?
But since this is Bob Dell and not Bindell, your hair does not grow.
Correct. Oh yeah, Bobdell has his own...
Mercurial effect?
Yeah, he does. I have it written down. Let me check. For the next 5 rounds, we get an extra action die.
I can't wait till you get cut to the scene where the giants are torturing the,
And
like, the
double
goats
movement
or the
He
hands
doesn't have one on haste.
of the goat, and there's just one who's
okay.
like, choke on
So
it.
now your fly is
Fuck you.
180?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm very fast.
You're faster than your invisible servants.
I'm very fast.
Day of the Dead reference.
All right, Sonic.
Well,
Where are
that's
the goat's
that.
hands? Master Lionel, please! Where are the goat's hands?
Oh,
Mortimer?
All right. Mortimer is... While he was impressed with Bindell's initial turn, this last one didn't... I mean, it was cool, I
you
guess.
don't see. I don't think.
Actually, he didn't
you just
see
see
anything.
like some gas, and then everyone runs out perfectly fine.
Well, I don't...
And some of them are like,
They're
Well,
Pentecostal!
Not even, because only when they talk do they speak in tongues.
Right.
And they
But
don't
even
talk.
if they're yelling war cries, it might be different. But we don't even know what they sound like or speak yet, so that could be normal.
They normally speak in tongues.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything.
No, exactly. No, if they
20
normally,
of them are like, what?
yeah, exactly. Now the ones that normally speak in tongues can only speak common.
I hate this.
Okay.
I. Hubba, hubba.
Oh, God.
Just
He's
think
going-
how good it'll be if you throw that bomb and then fail your stealth check.
Yeah, right. No, he's not throwing the bomb. He's throwing the dragon spit lumigoo concoction so that it sticks to one of them and then keeps burning.
77 to go.
Didn't we already kill 2? Or were there 80 to begin with?
There was 30 to begin with. You killed 2, and then 50 more ran out.
Right.
At the
Yeah.
I really thought Bindell was going to handle this. Or Bobdell.
I am.
The way you were, like, talking it up, and then we're still on the ground.
Wait, how long did you think it would take me? I didn't mean instantaneously.
Well, I didn't
It's a
expect
plus
80
7,
giants.
so will a 25 stick to one of them?
yeah.
Cool. So it burns for 2d...
Are you targeting one of the 3 that's already injured?
Not with this one, no. I'm targeting one of the uninjured ones. So it does 2d4 damage per round.
Nice.
So he starts by taking 5 damage. Woo, big rolls.
Cute.
And it burns for 3 rounds.
It might kill him.
Maybe, if I roll like really high. Yeah,
Now
sure.
there's 4 injured ones.
I still have the grenade. I might hit all of them.
I'm just giving you a hard
I
time.
know. Then Mortimer will try to sneak silently to another place.
Don't do that.
No?
Just hide. Just go somewhere and hide. That's an action roll, so that would be your next die. If you have to roll,
Oh,
it's
no, you're... Okay, right, good point. All right, then he'll scurry over to another hiding place and hide. That's a 31.
That'll do. That'll do, Mortimer. That'll do.
Hide is my second highest skill check as a sapper.
Just dives into the sand. like Scrooge McDuck in a money bin.
So, the giants cart off the surviving quills back to their camp. A party of 5 run out into the desert to try and pursue Lionel. Make a luck check for Pothos, please.
$11,
What's Pothos's luck?
19.
All right. So the remaining giants.
how's your luck 19?
It still
13.
passes.
Yeah.
So that's good.
So the remaining giants kind of scatter and take cover in the ruins, and none of them happen to stumble upon Pothos's hiding space.
Standing out in the open hiding space?
He dove behind a rock.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
standing on one of them.
You can see that the camps are still very heavily populated. This was not even like half of their forces.
It's gonna be a long day. I can fly forever.
And it's Lionel's turn. You're very far away from the ones that are pursuing you.
I'll lose him out in this desert.
Okay. Lionel heads out into the desert.
Or, I mean, is there anywhere else I could go?
No.
Oh.
It's a desert.
Yeah, I know. Will I get lost in the desert?
It's possible.
Maybe.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't want to...
Fight all 5.
I could do it, but...
You could lay on hands yourself and then maybe like...
Fear them.
Yeah.
And then get super drunk in the desert.
It's only on the fail that I need to... I know I have a constitution check.
No, every roll you need to make the constitution check.
Then I should have done it on the bless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, no, you don't need to do that for your spells, do you? It's only your,
Oh,
your divine actions.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I keep forgetting it's a wizard spell for, like, strength, and then a cleric spell for...
Well, that's not the point I'm making. It doesn't matter if it's
Bless.
a cleric or a wizard spell.
Those don't need it.
Your
Those
spells
are
don't-
Gambrinus.
It's for your divine powers.
Yeah, so lay on hands, instill fear, and instill bravery.
Correct.
In those giants, I was going to instill bravery, but I think they're fine. All 24 of them.
Wow, we're feeling extra brave now.
Hey, I love punching these guys.
Still bravery in one of the quills, so he's like, "We are the goat's hands! We are the goat's hands! We are the goat's hands!"
I'm
And then
Batman.
he still gets pulped.
But the head's now saying, I'm the goat's hands. Yeah, lay on hands.
I'm the goat's hands.
So 10 plus... I'm sure my bless is long gone.
Plus personality plus... no, it's...
Your blush should still be going.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
10 minutes. Each
21.
round is
10 seconds.
10 seconds. You definitely still have a bless.
21 plus 8. So
29.
29.
Plus your personality.
29 plus 31.
Nice. That's going to get you a good result for sure.
That's like max, right? Lay on hands is 25 plus.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, and then same, so 4 dice.
Wait, you're the same alignment as Lionel?
I'm the same alignment as
As yourself?
as Reza.
You're lawful?
Raise of the lawful?
Only when Reza says it. Okay. Ooh, 2 for the first one. The bless doesn't help.
Ooh, baby.
It's going to take a long
5.
time to kill the
So
hundreds of
7.
giants here.
12.
Maybe we should.
Okay, here we go. 22. So I think I got back almost all the
After what
damage.
they did to the goat's hands?
All right, fair enough.
So 22.
We tried talking to them. They
Okay,
brought this on themselves.
Yeah, that
Hey, the boss.
puts me back to full.
Okay, turn them into goo and then scoop up that goo and feed it to the survivors.
Not enjoyed it.
Okay, and then for my second action.
Gives you dysentery.
Oh, I roll now, right?
Don't know what it is, but it sounds bad.
For Gambrianus. 20.
You're good. It's like a 7 the first time.
Yeah. And then
Just each successive one is cumulatively more difficult, right?
so you said I'm super far from them?
You're pretty far. You on horseback, you move faster than they do, so
Okay.
they're pretty distant.
Do they
You
also?
could probably lose them if you spent your other 2 actions fleeing into the desert, possibly getting horribly lost.
Well, if I ride back towards them for one move and then attempt instill fear,
Yeah, you can.
that would kind of get rid of them.
If it
it
succeeded,
works.
yeah.
If it succeeds. But you know what? Here on Dorker Realms, we get rewarded for our curiosity and our boldness.
I definitely do.
So that's what you're going to try and do?
I mean,
How'd that book work out for you?
I was saying that ironically.
I don't really remember.
Yes.
I felt like-
rewarded with heavy quotes here.
Okay.
So you're going to ride toward him and try and
Good,
instill fear?
I think.
It only
All right.
gave me nightmares for the rest of my life and put me in a coma, so I missed the rest of the adventure. It was the most vulnerable I've been since playing Lamentations. But luckily I was not murdered in my sleep.
Such a
Luckily,
sweet
Petra
little
took care of
angel.
that situation.
Reza.
Huh?
Reza, he carried me around.
Yeah, I just mean Petra's the one who prevented you from being murdered in your unconsciousness.
That's not what Reza said.
Oh, right. Well, fair enough.
I like that Reza carried Bindel into danger. Because he was in a different room undiscovered at the time.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't know what they were saying up there, and I panicked so hard that I couldn't hear him say, I'll kill all of them but the one that's unconscious, because I didn't have any incentive. So, I mean, look, I was doing my best to protect Bindel, and the fact that they
Also-
You
brought...
did good. I just thought it was
Also,
Yeah,
Reza
Reza also...
in hindsight.
Reza is also literally the reason the Death God got released.
torture and
Yes.
death, which is for
Death
me,
God and patron of torture.
yeah, but like at the time I was like, I fucking hate these guys regardless. So
No,
I'd
I
rather-
like even Petra didn't trust them, so it's not like he faults you on that.
Screw the
but
world.
Petra wasn't breaking any seals on anything.
Yeah, nuclear option. All right, here we go. Ooh. All right, well, I guess I'm giant mulch.
Oh boy.
So
Well, what's that?
a 3.
Is that your roll for drinking, or is that your roll for casting the spell?
The 20 was the previous roll for the drinking for the previous spell. So this would be for the instill fear, since I took my move action
Well,
to
do you
ride
have
towards
to roll
them.
your saving throw because you drink first before the spell?
That's my question.
Oh,
Isn't that how it works?
I think so. I think you have to drink first, then the spell goes off. So I think that's for
Does,
drinking.
if he fails against being drunk, does that affect the spell, or does that just means it affects other
I
stuff?
think it's the rules. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it specifically affects anything. I think it says the effects are up to the DM.
Oh.
Because there's not really rules for drunkenness. It could just be a minus for all of your actions, and it could get worse the more you drink, or...
That's cool. I like when they're like, we're introducing a new mechanic.
The DM gets
You
to decide
figure
how
it
works.
out.
You'd
That's
think,
not a mechanic.
also, you'd think drunkenness would be covered.
Paladin of Gambrinus may also use their smite die when making the fortitude save against drunkenness.
Oh.
A failed save results in all further actions for the day being done at minus 1d on the
go.
dice
There you go.
change.
Oh, one die. Okay.
This is cumulative if further checks are failed.
But you can spend your smite die on that save.
Well, I think he just adds his smite die. He doesn't spend it. He always adds it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, I see. So what's your smite die? Should be one of the earlier things, I think.
Yeah. I love letting people know what the sound of paper being shuffled through very quickly is. Level 8 smite die is 1d10.
Okay, so roll a d10 to add to that fort save.
So 6,
So what's your total then?
9.
Plus your fort?
Oh, my fortitude's plus 2.
So you're looking at 11.
11.
And it was the threshold.
Difficulty 9.
Okay, so then you beat it.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
So now you have to roll your
Instill
fear result.
5
Oh.
plus my level, right?
Yes, plus your caster level, plus personality.
Okay, 5 plus 10, so 15.
And then you still have your bless.
Oh, so 26.
There you go.
And so maximum. So 1d6 targets.
Nice. Well,
Well,
there's 5 of them. Oh,
then,
okay. You might not hit all of them.
Yeah, I probably will get. 4.
Hey, all but one.
Hey, Babu Frick! All right. Okay. There we go.
It's not always going to always be bad.
They're level 8 or lower, right?
Oh, yeah. I got Instill Fear.
Wait, that might be pertinent.
I mean, monsters don't really have levels.
Hit dice.
What is the question again?
Do they have 8 hit dice or less?
They have less than 8.
Okay, yeah. So it works on them.
Okay. Pertinent questions.
All right, so 4 of them will flee.
Huzzah.
It is Pothos' turn. Pothos is hidden, and there are no giants nearby. So
Pothos know there are no giants nearby? Can he see?
yeah, he can peek his little goat head around the corner and see that they've all taken cover.
I guess he's
fled
gonna
into the ruins.
look for Bendel.
You see him far above,
Next
far above. He's 90 feet away, so he's probably like.
Oh, he's
pretty small.
180 now, isn't he?
I didn't go up.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Pothos tilts his head. He doesn't say anything. So Bendel doesn't say anything, so Pothos is gonna keep hiding.
I'm sorry, I don't speak sign language. Okay, it's Bendel's turn.
Well, I'll take this turn at the start of next episode, because this one's already going long. We'll get to start with the glorious actions I take here. Thanks for listening, everyone. Don't forget to hashtag Eat Lions. Follow us on Twitter. Leave a review wherever you listen. Join us on Discord. I'm still very lonely in there. And we'll see you next time.
140.
That does it for today's episode of Dorker Realms. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly of all, tune in next week.